What's up guys, it's Cody here, and today in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something that I've never done before on this channel, and that is a living room tour. Now, I've never done like an office tour, just showing my setup, or my bedroom tour, kitchen tour, bathroom tour. I don't think people do bathroom tours. An apartment tour, you know, just any type of tour videos. I don't do those, but I figured that would be fun. Plus, I spend a ton of time in my living room, and I worked really hard on this living room. So if you guys have something nasty to say about my living room, just keep it to yourself. You know, I don't want to hear it, okay? This took a lot out of me. This was exhausting. It did take a long time to get all this set up, but you know, why not let you guys in, get on a more personal level with you? And I thought, what better way to do that than let you guys in to my humble abode where I live, and you know, just show you my style, I don't know, man. I just want to show you some cool stuff, and I figured this would be fun. So let's have some fun. Of course, everything that I talk about will be listed in the description below. If it's not, just post a comment and I'll get it down there as soon as possible. All right, let's do this. So the goal of this living room was for it to be a place where I could sit down, relax, watch Netflix, movies, play music, play video games, you know, just hang out. That's all I really wanted to do here. And I want it to be a comfortable, cool space. So I tried to cram in as much tech as possible to accommodate everything that I wanted to do. And the style that I went with is just, you know, what I thought looked good. I don't think it really has a style. It may, but I just bought stuff and put it places. But let's start with the entertainment center and everything we have on that. The first thing I want to talk about is this TV. This TV is insane. I've had it for a couple of years. It's an LG 4K OLED TV. It's got that curved panel. It's 65 inches and it just looks absolutely amazing. The only thing that I would change about this TV at this point is if I got another, you know, LG TV, I wouldn't go with the curve. The curve is really cool and I like it, but I think I like the flat panel a little bit better. But of course, it's a smart TV. It's got Netflix, Amazon, Plex, anything that you would want to play on a TV. It's got all of that built into WebOS. Now, this TV also has some really awesome speakers, but instead of using those speakers, I bought a Sonos Playbar and a Sonos sub. Now, these are the two things that I use more than anything in this entire room because I listen to music every single day. And the sound quality from these two is just awesome. Whether I'm listening to music on Spotify or I'm watching a movie or TV or anything like that, the quality from this Playbar and the sub truly changes the entire experience. This thing is a monster, and I'm lucky enough that I live above a garage. So nobody actually lives below me, so I can crank up that sub pretty dang loud and still not get any noise complaints. So that's something that I'm really pumped about. Now this right here is my LaMetric clock. Now a lot of people have asked me about this. I used to have it in my office and I moved it into my living room just because, one, I wanted to cover it in this video because a ton of people are asking me about it, and two, it just looks cool here. It looks cool anywhere, really. And what this is a Wi-Fi clock where the display is made up of really large pixels. So you can stream a lot of different things to it. You can put your subscriber count. It's a live subscriber counter. So every time you get a subscriber, it ticks up, and that's what I use it for the most. It's a radio, so you can play music if you want to. You also have weather. You have Bitcoin, Litecoin, any type of, you know, cryptocurrency ticker. Sync it directly to that LaMetric clock. Of course, it'll tell you the time too and the date if you want to do that. All you have to do is download the LaMetric app, and then it has a bunch of apps you can download and put on your LaMetric clock. The only thing that I would say about it is I wish it was a little bit bigger. And of course, here is the Apple TV 4K. This is the unit that I use for basically all of my TV consumption. So if I'm watching Netflix, Amazon Video, or Plex, then I'm doing it through the Apple TV. It's where all these cool screensavers are coming from on my TV as well. And next is my PS4 Pro. I play this thing way too much. I need to stop. I've started to ease back on the playtime because it was getting out of control. Plus, I get really competitive, and if you don't play enough and you're really competitive, then you suck and you're just mad all the time. So, you know. But what I did last night is I replaced the faceplate of my PS4 controller. So I have this custom soft grip purple PS4 controller, and I think it looks awesome. This thing was like 13 bucks. And it was pretty simple to replace. You do need to look up a video if you don't know how to do it, but it was totally worth the 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so that it took me. But I think it turned out really, really nice, and it matches my iPhone case, so we're solid. And I also have my Switch over here that I don't play too much anymore, but it's still nice to have if I'm traveling. You know, it's portable, so you can take it anywhere you want to. But for the most part, if I'm playing the Switch at home, I'm almost always, pretty much 100% of the time, I have it docked, playing on the TV, and I'm using my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. The Pro controller just fits a whole lot better in my hand, and I was kind of iffy on paying. I think it was like $60 to $70 for this controller, but it was totally worth it. Especially when you're playing like Zelda and you have those really long gaming sessions. It's really nice to have that Pro controller just because the controller that it comes with just doesn't fit my hand quite right. And if you ever want to race me on Mario Kart and lose, just let me know. Hit me up. You're going down, bro. Also tucked away back here behind the TV, I have my Super NES Mini or Classic Edition. And this thing is a ton of fun. I actually waited on launch day to get this, and I played it a ton. I haven't played it so much lately, but it's got like Mega Man on it, Super Mario World, Zelda, Contra, Castlevania, Donkey Kong. But if you're an old school gamer and you had a Super NES back in the day, definitely check this out. Now, I guess staying on the topic of gaming, I also have my gaming headset. So this is the Sennheiser PC36 3D, and I don't even think they're making these anymore. They have a newer version of it out that's actually probably better and cheaper than when I purchased these. So I love these headphones. They're really comfortable and they're open back. They're the first open back headphones that I've ever had, where basically you can hear things outside, but you still can hear everything that's going on inside the game. So to use the mic, you just flip it down and then you can talk directly into it. It turns on automatically. And then if you want to mute it, you just flip it up. So if you're like eating chips or you're just being loud and obnoxious and you don't want other people to hear you, then you can just flip that up and then you're muted. You also have a little volume knob on the right side that you can turn up the volume or turn it down. But if you know Sennheiser, they make awesome products, so definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a gaming headset. The entertainment center itself is IKEA. Big surprise. This coffee table is from Amazon. I think if you type in coffee table on Amazon, it's like the first one that pops up. I think it looks really good. It fits in with my whole decor here. It is a little wobbly, I will say that, but the aesthetic of it looks really good. And of course, you know about my Herman Miller chair. I guess if you're newer to the channel, you probably don't. This is a complete fake Herman Miller chair, and it's awesome. I love it. And it's like 1/10 of the price of an actual Herman Miller chair. And it comes with a stool too. I just don't have the stool in here just because it took up too much room. So when I have just people over and we're just chatting, somebody will usually plop down in that chair. I actually did an entire video on this chair, and I'll link that in the description if you guys want to check it out if you want to learn more about it. Now let's talk about the lights. I think the lights in here just completely make the room because you can get a completely different vibe depending on how you set up these lights. And they're all LifeX lights. I love them. I've had them for a long time and I can't get enough of them. I just continue to buy more and more, and I actually want to get 3 more because I want to put them in my pendant lights in my kitchen. I actually have a picture on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should be, where I put all 3 lights in there and changed them all to 3 different colors, and I thought it just looked awesome. So I need to get 3 more and throw them in there and then just have them available at all times. But you can see here, it's really simple to just change the color and the mood of the entire room just by hitting these 3 lights. So I have 1 in each of the lamps on the sides of the entertainment center, and then I have 1 in the lamp behind the TV. So if you change all those to different colors, I think it just looks awesome. The lamps that these light bulbs are in are really cheap. They're from IKEA, but you can get them on Amazon, which is where I got them, and you can buy 2 at a time, and I think it's $30 for 2 lamps. So they just diffuse the light really well just because of that paper material, and I actually have 2 more of those in my office. So I have 4 of these lamps, so I'm a fan. I'm sold. They're cheaply made, but they're really dirt cheap, and they look really good, I think. So to just show you the interface here, you can group lights by rooms, or you can change the colors individually. So it's really up to you how you do this, and the more LifeX lights you have, the cooler it's gonna look. But now let's switch over to the other side of the living room, which is where I sit, which is this side of the living room. So I'm not quite sure where I got this couch. If I can find it, I'll link it below. I like it a lot. It's really modern, I think. It's comfortable, and it was affordable. So that's like the 3 things that I wanted, and I feel like I knocked it out of the park. These pillows suck. I do not recommend them. They're not comfortable. I'm not even gonna tell you the brand of them. Actually, I will. so you don't get them. Actually, they're Berkshire blanket pillows. Don't get them. I don't like them. I love the Berkshire blankets. Oh my God, I love them, but I hate the pillows. Don't get the pillows. Now, the focal point of this side of the room are these huge paintings or these prints behind me. These are all iterations of Banksy, which is a graffiti artist. If you don't know him, he does awesome stuff. You should definitely look him up. It's really cool. But these are all altered to an extent, except for this middle one right here. I feel like all three of them complement each other, and I feel like they're all freaking awesome. This one right here is probably my favorite one, just because everything is graffiti and you can see that the person or the graffiti artist down there took a paint can and then painted the arches to make it look like stained glass. I just think it flows all together and it really brings the room to the mood and the color tones that I was looking for. So quality of these are awesome. I got them from iCanvas, so if you want to check those out, I'll link them below. Now over here I have a side table. I have my Sonos Play 1 speaker and I have my MacBook. I just really like Sonos speakers. I even have a Sonos Play in the kitchen that has Alexa on it. Now, a cool thing about that is right now they're actually doing a deal where you can buy 2 Sonos Play speakers for the price of 1 Apple HomePod. So the Apple HomePod is $350. They're offering 2 of these Sonos Play speakers for $350, which is actually a really good deal because Sonos is like Apple in terms of they never go on sale for like any reason whatsoever. So if you're looking to buy a Sonos Play anytime soon, like right now is the time to do it. The difference between the Sonos Play 1, which I have right here on my side table, and then the Sonos Play that's in my kitchen is the Sonos Play has Alexa. So Alexa, I don't know if you'd hear that, but she dinged, she's listening.
Sorry. I don't know that.
But I always find myself sitting on the couch and needing to hop on the computer. So if I ever need to do that, I'll just reach for the MacBook. If I need to do any type of heavy lifting, then I'll hop in there to the iMac and jump on that. And over on the other side of the couch, I have a couple of iPads, I have another lamp, and I have this Charge Tech charger that has multiple chargers coming out of it. So this is for mostly people that come over that have Android phones, which for the most part, I don't let them in the house. No, I'm kidding. I don't care at all. It's a joke. Please don't comment about it in the comments. So I have, Android hookups to charge your phone. I also have, lightning cables to charge your phone, your iPhones if you have that. Also wanted to mention this blanket right here. My sister made it for me for Christmas and I absolutely love it. She literally knitted this entire thing and it's amazing. It's comfortable. It might be the best blanket I've ever had. I think I covered everything here in the living room. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, just let me know by hitting the like button and also letting me know in the comments below. That way, if you want more videos like this, if you want like office tours or an entire apartment tour, whatever, then I'm willing to do that. You just got to let me know that that's what you're looking for. Again, I'll have everything linked in the description. If there's something that I missed, just let me know. I'll find it. I'll link it. You guys can check it out for yourself. All right, guys, I think this video is probably long enough already, so I'll go ahead and cut it off right here. And if you guys want to see more of my videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.